Don't believe I'm not using my... okay, wait. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are. My name is Leticia, and I'm a lover of beauty and nice, how to explain this, feminine things, like everything that has to do with makeup, fashion, and all that. But I struggle. I'm in the struggle bus of the shopping addiction, and that's why I decided to start this channel, because I feel like we need more people talking about from a normal person, not YouTuber kind of point of view, but how it is to deal with wanting to buy and shop for new things and liking beautiful things, but not being able to get into debt or spend thousands and thousands of dollars to buy all of those things, which is normal person feelings. And well, welcome here. So today I thought we could do rewind. There's been some time that I've been wanting to actually, one of the videos that I like more, let me try to explain this. One of the type of videos that I like most, it's when we do makeup, the YouTuber does makeup and talks about anything, everything. It's more like talking to a friend kind of feeling, and that's what I want to try today. So usually I talk only about makeup, but what I want to, or I sit and just talk about another subject. But while I do makeup, usually I talk about makeup. So today I want to try and do something different. Let's try to merge the two. That's something I've been thinking about since I started the channel, and I've been kind of squeamish and I didn't want to do it. I don't know. I think we should try, right? So let's try. Tell me after if you like it. So one of the things I thought we could talk about is all of this Black Friday and holiday season, end of year vibe. It's awesome in a way. I love the Christmas vibe when you're just putting on some Christmas songs, and putting up the Christmas decorations and shopping for people holidays, and a new discover Christmas tradition for me. It's drinking eggnog, which I found a very good, nice one. That is well, we have a coconut milk one and oat milk one. I haven't tried the oat milk one, but the coconut milk is very, very tasty. It's sugary though, I can't drink too much of it, but it's very nice. With shortcake. Oh my god, what's that? Shortcake cookies. Oh my god. So I get my shortcake cookie with eggnog in a plate, and I have so much fun enjoying the vibe. And also here in Toronto, the first day of snow was magical. It was kind of warmish because it was 1 degree, but we had such fluffy nice snow all around. It was a fairy tale. We went out to do grocery shopping and see the snow, and we had so much fun. It was so fluffy and pretty. We having snow here, not too much, but it's been such a fluffy nice snow. Oh my god, I'm having so much fun. Also, we went to the One of a Kind here in Toronto, and I love the One of a Kind because it's kind of artisanal, local products from smaller companies. I love it so much. We went twice, and I have a blast, and I try to do all my shopping there because you help smaller business, and also your presents are more unique because are things that you don't find anywhere, you don't find everywhere. It's more specific, and it's such a nice Christmas vibe. Anyways, oh yeah, those earrings, my new earrings, they are from the One of a Kind, a awesome designer from here. Anyways, and this is the good part of Christmas, and I love it. I love shopping for gifts and all. And the problem is though that it gives me like an anxiety, such bad anxiety about like having to shop, and then like I'm shopping for gifts, and I'm also like being bombarded about like this 350,000 emails of like promotions of sales events and things like that, and like those are nice things, and I have a problem, I can't resist them, and I try very hard to resist them, and it just like gives me anxiety. Like I spend so much time like, oh, should I buy it, should I not buy it, oh, does it fit my budget, oh, it doesn't, but maybe I could spend just a little bit more this month because especially this month it's in a sale, and you know, trying to make all those excuses for myself, and that just like this give me like bad anxiety, and I'm trying to manage it. And Black Friday was like that, and if it wasn't enough, it didn't end. It did not end. They just like they do Black Friday, and then they do Cyber Monday, and then they did a Cyber Week, and like they keep bombarding me about like holiday sales. They still doing that, so I'm like, I can't take this anymore. So I always thought it was too much to just unsubscribe from your email lists when you, well, I subscribe for almost everything that I like, because otherwise I have a very bad memory and I forget the businesses that I want to help. Like I always try to have like in my repertoire, like my list, like sustainable business that take more care of like packaging, ethical, like manufacture, and all of things like that. Parentheses, I've been thinking about making a video about what I understand what is sustainability for me, so that might be a nice thing to talk about in that video, but close parentheses. Anyways, and I've been just subscribing to a lot of those business, and now I'm like, I can't anymore. I just started to send all of them to my junk mail, like the junk folder, because I can't, like, they're just like making my heart like race, and oh, promotion, sales, oh my god, I need to buy something I don't need anymore. Like, I bought a lot of makeup not because I was just like crazy and very overwhelmed. I got crazy and overwhelmed, but I planned for the things I bought. Some things I didn't really plan, but I've been waiting to buy things like the Cliona eyeshadows and the JD Glow eyeshadows. That's those types of like multi-chrome, high pigment shadows, like metallic shadows. I've been actually planning, but not specifically for that. But then there was a good promotion and I had a budget and I spent it, and that was it. And this month I've been feeling like a gap in my collection, so I actually bought from Juvia's Place, because I've been watching Angelica Nyqvist, I hope I get it right, videos, and she talks a lot about Juvia's Place. It seems to have high quality, good prices, so and they have like palettes in the colors I want, and they seem to be very good quality. Like Angelica specifically talked about those colorways, so I got like, now that they were on sale in December, so like most of the Black Friday stuff was November's budget, and now for December budget I spent it on Juvia's Place. And I bought the berry way, the pink way, and the mauve way, because those are colors that I love and I'm missing in my eyeshadow collection. And because I have now a lot like multi-chromes and high shine and all of that, but I still need like some mattes and deeper tones to make a whole eye look the way I like it. Sometimes, not always, it's not always necessary, but a lot of times I feel like I'm missing something. So anyways, I got into the budget. So like I haven't like spent too much money, more than I could, on makeup. But I still feel the anxiety every time I look at my mail, and you know, it's difficult. So I unsubscribed. I'm subscribed of like most things. Some still coming, but I'm just deleted. I don't even look at it because otherwise I will go insane. And that's what I wanted to talk about. One of the things I wanted to talk about, because I've noticed a lot of you. Oh, sorry. Because I noticed a lot of YouTubers talking about it. It's not just me. So I felt like maybe it's just me. I have like a very bad management. No, a lot of YouTubers the ones I watch, complain about it, like they are feeling very overwhelmed, like they are being hammered their head with like a lot of offers, and they are feeling like, okay, now it's too much. Like I'm feeling, even Hannah Louise Poston, which is one of the best YouTubers out there, for my taste at least. I love watching her videos. They're so soothing and calming and artsy. I love it. She inspires me a lot. And even she was complaining about that. She's been in this journey of like no buy and buying like smart and all of that, and even she has been feeling like she's being overwhelmed, because I think, like, honestly, I think we're very similar in mind, in a way that we both like have this passion for like beautiful things, and we have finding hard to resist, and at a point of our lives we spend too much on it. At least that's what she says in her videos. And also she almost felt like she was buying the lifestyle she wanted if she couldn't like have it, or maybe she would have in the future. She wanted to buy pieces of it to feel like part of this lifestyle. And I see myself on her, like when she was talking about it, I'm like, yeah, girl, I see you. That's exactly what I used to do. I come to those conclusions on my own like pace and with my own experience. But it's very nice to hear someone else like say that they also felt like that, they experienced that. Is more like affirmation, like, yeah, I'm not the only one. Society is very crazy right now, and I'm not the only one going through it. And oh, that's good, I'm kind of normal in a way. There's no normal, I don't believe in normal, but like that's an experience that a lot of people are having because of the circumstances of society right now, you know. And anyways, it's great. And even she's been feeling like she's being like overwhelmed by that, at least that's what she was saying. And that's why I wanted to talk about it. It's like, I don't mean for anyone to feel bad about things or feel guilty about things, and I certainly don't want to feel it myself, like about purchasing and shopping. And I do shop and I do purchase things. The thing is, I don't want people to just, you know, feel like they're not being conscious on their lives and not making the decisions, but just letting themselves go, like everyone else is making the decisions for you, marketing is making the decisions for you. That's what I think it's very bad, and that's how I felt before. It was more like shopping was a therapy for me, so I just wanted to spend my money so I would get that endorphin and get dopamine and whatever, and like get all the good chemistry in my brain, and then that would last like 10 minutes, 1 hour max in my brain. Then I will look at my account and, well, that can save money this month, you know. That's what I don't want for people. It's not that like shopping it's evil and you were a bad person. It's nothing that's really not what I want to say. I just want people to not understand like, oh, I'm teaching you. It's just like, I want people to look inside themselves, to be able to understand themselves. Like, it's not that I'm teaching you how you feel. I just want you to look inside and see like, what are you really hungry for? It's like that book, and it's exactly like that Chopra book. It's exactly like that. Like, what are you hungry for? I was hungry for a lot of other things. Like, I wasn't happy with my career. I wasn't happy with my job back in Brazil, with my life circumstances, with everything. I had other plans, and they never occurred. Like, I could never actually pull through. And it was all my fault though, like in being in the cycle of, like, for example, shopping too much and not putting any money aside for my projects, I could never reach my projects because I didn't really like put money on them, put time, and like I just wanted them, and just like wanting them, it's like the manifestation rule. It's not like that. You can really want something, but you don't work a little bit for it, it's never gonna happen. You have to give it a real chance, right? And because of my stresses in other parts of my life, I didn't really give it a chance. I didn't really put money and time on it, and that never occurred. So that made me more, I wouldn't say depressed, but like unsatisfied and unhappy with my life, and that made me shop more, which made me spend more, like it was a crazy cycle. And that's what I want to help people realize. If they are doing, maybe they're doing something similar, maybe they're doing the same thing, and I really want you to get out of this because it's not healthy. And it's not about feeling guilty. Like, I do believe in sustainability and shopping less and shopping for what you need, but I also think that people need to be happy. For me, makeup is a channel for creativity. It's a channel to be happy and express myself. Not spending any money on makeup is not gonna give me that, unfortunately. I need to spend some so I can have new textures, new colors, and be inspired. What I don't need is to spend all my budget on it, like all the money I should be saving on it. I can put aside a part of my budget, whatever I can make. It could be bigger, it could be smaller, depends on you and me, whatever our individual budgets are. And then I can spend it whenever I want, like to be happy. And it should be like that. You shouldn't just save all your money like crazy, unless you have very, like, specific, things going on in your life. But all personal finance experts would tell you, you should have some money to be happy. Otherwise, you won't really save because you will start boycotting yourself. Anyways, I'm just like go very deep into something because I really like this subject. But all of this just to say, like, it's not about feeling guilty. It's about knowing yourself and being conscious of what you're doing. If you're spending money with consciousness, like, I really want this, I like this, and this is gonna give me something, and I want to spend this money. It's not just like, I spend this money, I'm happy, and you throw it on the side and like you never look at it again. Like, you do, why? Like, I don't want you to do this kind of mistakes, because those mistakes just pile up and they cost you dearly after. That's the kind of thing I want to try to explain. I hope I come across. I hope I do. Anyways, something else that is making me very happy. Since I did the video of like trying get out of my comfort zone, is the Burt Toast Cinnamon blush. I was like, oh, it will look horrible on me. I put it on and I'm like, I love this, because it has like this satin finish that is so lovely. It's like such an unexpected thing, and like sometimes I look at me and I'm like, this is orange, I hate it, but actually it's not that orange on me. It's a little bit, but I can manage it. It's just like very pigment though for my taste, so I have to be very careful. But it's really making me so happy because it has this like golden shine, and it's like, it's not glittery, so it doesn't emphasize my pores, like my texture, because I have a lot of texture because of the acne that I've been having here. But it just makes me feel glowing and healthy and nice. I love it. Anyways, so I bought another one because I really wanted to know if the other colors have the same finishing. This is the Fresh Apricot, and honestly, it's not that, it's peachy, but it's not that peachy, honestly. What I do, because it's very pigmented, I just press like once or twice and I clean in here because it's like very pigmented. So yeah, going back to the conversation, the previous conversation, I'm just like, feeling like a little overwhelmed by the season. Like, I love the season, and I love giving gifts, and I love all the traditions around it and all of that. Like, I think it's beautiful, and that's what makes winter a little bit tolerable. By the way, I really think that Christmas should be like end of January or end of February, in my opinion, because like the beginning of winter, that's what makes winter like awesome. And then we do it all like in the first week of winter, which is like end of December, and then the whole winter we just like, at least in Canada we hear like winter, like we have nothing to look forward to except like spring that will come in 3 months. So it's like, why isn't Christmas like end of January? And don't give me the answer of the Christian answer, because this is very random, very random. Don't give me that. Don't give me that. It's like a random date. Everyone knows that. It's like, it was, before it was like something pagan, and now it's not anymore, or for some people it is still. It should be end of January. I'm telling you, it should be. Anyways, that's my opinion. I don't want to know. Anyways, yeah, that's it. I've been feeling a little because of that, like, oh, I really want to spend my money. No, I don't want to spend my money. And that's been hard. That's been hard. A source of anxiety. I also have been feeling a little anxious about like my career, thinking about my career, where I wanted to go, what I want to do, like not YouTube, like my job, my actual job. So it's also being a source of anxiety for me, because you never have too much of those, man. You can always use a little more anxiety in your life. Like I don't have like a problem, I can like sleep, but I keep like drifting away during the days and losing focus because of that kind of thing. That's it. And it's being a battle. Look at this glow. Ooh. And something else that I wanted to talk about is that me and my boyfriend, we finished watching Freaks and Geeks. He really wanted to watch with me. It's just one season, the show. It's awesome. It's awesome. So good. So good. Such realistic, nice show. It's such a shame it was only a season though. Like, such good actors like James Franco, Jason Segel, and Seth Rogen. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh, Guilfoyle also is there. I forgot his name. I'm very bad with names. Guilfoyle from Silicon Valley. It started also there. Man, those actors together, and it's such a realistic, like, it's a high school show, but it's not like a high school like everyone is rich and millionaire and that's how they solve their problems. It's like normal teenagers with normal problems. Like, some have like bad parents, like with health issues at home, struggle through life, and their problems don't magically like solve themselves. It's so cool. And I was talking to my friends, and I was like, you know what would be great if they just like 20 years after, which she's being like, I think that the show ended in the 2000. 20 years after, they just got exactly the same actors and they just started the show like second season 20 years after. How is their lives? And everyone's like, that would be very depressing. Like, yeah, that's true. Maybe that's not such a good idea after all. But what I liked about the show though is that it was like half. It was like very realistic, but in real life there are also good things going on, like it wasn't like super heavy. It was a little bit, but not super heavy. So yeah, that would be so great. And then we started watching we watched Last Night in Soho. So we watched Last Night in Soho. The new movie with the Queen's Gambit girl. I'm like the best one with names. I remember the names of movies sometimes. Anyways, yeah, it was great. Honestly, I love the costume and I love the vibe of the show. I don't know if I like the supernatural stuff going on in the show. I don't know if I like how they showed and all, but I think it was great. Honestly, I didn't see, like, no spoilers. Like, I didn't see what was gonna happen. Like, I didn't see before. Like, some movies are just bad and you already know what's gonna happen. It's kind of obvious. This one wasn't one of them. I mean, in the end, I figured, obviously, but like, I didn't know like from the start. Oh, that's what's gonna happen. No, it was a great movie, but I don't know if I like the supernatural part of it. But that's okay. I don't have to like all of it all the time. Different people have different opinions on stuff, and that's how it goes, right? And then after the movie, we, wow, yeah, we watched Last Christmas with Emilia Clarke. Oh boy, why do people like sad movies so much during Christmas? I'm like, I thought we were supposed to be happy. Jesus, apparently it's not. Like, most songs are about a heartbreak and people breaking your heart during Christmas, or movies are also about that kind of thing. I'm like, I just want to have a good time. And it's such a sad story. Not sad story, but sad story for me. So last year at work, someone told me about Sia's Christmas album. And then I was like, oh, Sia, like, I don't care about her. Like, whatever, let's give it a try. Like, I never liked her songs particularly, whatever, don't listen to her. When I listened to that Christmas album, I was like, she's a genius. Jesus, so cool. Like, she actually made a cool Christmas album. Not those crappy hard songs. They're just like, my favorite Christmas songs, just so you understand what I'm saying, is the one from Paul McCartney, Wonderful Christmas Time. Like, so jolly. And we also do witchcraft in the basement. So like, if you watch the video, you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, and her Christmas album is awesome because she modernized Christmas songs. And then I told my boyfriend, and we got addicted to it this Christmas, and we put it on like the whole day when we did Christmas decoration and all of it, and we were having a blast. And then he started like researching about Sia, and he's like, yeah, let's see what else she's done, because like this album is great. And then he's like, oh, she did a movie, it's called Music. Oh God, it has like horrible ratings. And we were like, what's going on? And then he started to search about it, and then we discovered that it's, just to say the least, very controversial. The way she approached autism in the movie. We didn't watch the movie. We watched autist people talking about it, like their opinions, and not great. Like, I don't want to like take conclusions, but we watched interviews with her, and like, she started to tweet. I hate Twitter. It's like, not my vibe. I got Twitter like, I don't know, more than 10 years ago, and I just don't understand it. It's confusing, it's crappy, I don't like it. But anyway, she was tweeting things, and she was like answering people, and like, in such a bad way, you know, like, that's the kind of thing you leave to your PR people, so they don't mess up. She messed up, and I don't know, that whole thing just ruined her for me. And now, like, me and my boyfriend, we just like, we don't want to listen to her album anymore. By the way, I'm using Club Nebula palette. If you want to do this look, you don't need Club Nebula palette. I know it's like just a comment here. You don't need to buy this. You can't buy it, but you you can do it with any color, anything you like. And you know, it's just more like inspiration for you, or you can just sit and, I guess, not talk to me, hear me out and pretend you're talking to me. I would really like talking to you. Leave a comment and let me know what you think about all of this I'm talking about. But anyways, goodbye. So basically, all of this just ruined completely Sia to me. Not that I liked her other songs, but the Christmas album was like the best thing ever in Christmas. Now I don't have that anymore. Isn't that sad? I think that's sad. Like, it's almost like the Grinch. This whole thing ruined Christmas. No, I mean, it didn't ruin Christmas, but it was just like the best Christmas album ever. It was like so fun and modern and jolly and nice. I'm like, why would you do that, Sia? Why? Can't you just like hear people out and be a grown up and not ruin things? Anyways. now it's just, you know, ruined. I just can't anymore. Because even if she, like, I don't think she did it because she's like a bad person. Like, oh my god, Sia is a monster. And that's not what I think. I just think like now it's like, it's almost like she did something to cancel herself, you know, like it's not that I'm canceling her, it's just like now it's just a bum. It's like how do you explain that? It's just like every time I hear it, I just remember the crappy things she said, and then I'm like, I don't want to hear this. Anyways, so yeah, I can't recommend the album because of all of that, but like, I don't know, maybe you don't care. Maybe you don't care, I don't know. Anyways, something else though that I discovered this past week, and it's really like making like normal days very fun for me. I like to leave YouTube playing while I work. I really like noise when I'm working. I hate quietness. You can see how much I talk. I really really like noise. And I discovered a channel. What a awesome channel that is. It's called Dylan is in Trouble, and he basically watches videos, movies, or sometimes even shows, and he comments. But he comments in a way like, I think he has cinema. He's a cinema bachelor, but he doesn't. He's not like super technical. He's like, for example, I love therapy, the channel. I love them to pieces, but they're very technical. Like, it's a psychologist and a director analyzing a movie, which is also fun. They make it fun, but it's more like analyzing a movie, which is very interesting. You discover a lot of things that you probably missed in the movie, but Dylan's just like making the worst comments to kind of tickle you, you know, like, and he's so funny. And some of his comments are actually very good. Like, he tries to guess the plot of the movie, and most of the time, like, the movies he watches are so crappy that he does it very well, because like he's like he thinks about what's the crappiest thing that can happen. Oh, of course that's what's gonna happen because this is a crappy movie, and that's exactly what happens. So it's been very entertaining to live in the background, just like a background noise. Dylan cracks me up. I love it. Anyways, and after the movie, what we started watching is Arcane, like the new show by Netflix. It's, oh god, it's like everyone's raving about it, and I'll give you that. Like, it's also good, but like for me, what caught my attention so far is not just the story. Like, so you know how I just said that Dylan like kind of guesses what's gonna happen. I do that sometimes. I think most people do. Sometimes it's very obvious what's gonna happen. I can't really guess what's gonna happen in this movie, this show actually, like Arcane. It's very good. It's very good, and it's not just that. It's also like, honestly, to me, like being a person that's very like art oriented, it's the looks. I mean, the animation, it's kind of a steampunk design, kind of Art Deco steampunk, and grabs me insane. Like the level of detail is not even like animation per se, like technology of animation and rendering, which is also like awesome. It's all the design style. Oh, it's so beautiful, and it's inspiring game of League of Legends. I never played it. I'm actually curious now. I always wanted to play MMO. I never did though. I don't know. My boyfriend did play like years ago, and he's like, if you start playing, it's gonna ruin your life. I'm like, maybe it's not a good option right now. So I never did. Maybe one day. Oh, this is my favorite time. the topper time is when like the eyeshadow comes to life. I love it. By the way, I never do, but you can like spray the eyeshadow. Most of them are going to be much brighter and alive if you spray them before applying. I don't really care that much for like the eyeshadow being like super pigmented. See, that's what I'm saying, like, look how easy it is to work with the red. The blue would be like all over my face already. I don't know what's going on with blue. I don't know. What goes on with blue? Does someone knows? I don't know. So I just noticed I'm not using my microphone, and I'm so sorry. I really do hope the audio doesn't suck. I'm really sorry. Anyways, let's keep going. We're almost at the end. Bear with me. So sorry. Okay, so I wanna add some light in the corner. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. We're watching Arcane. Oh, and I like literally just finished watching. I watched Star Wars. Like, I'm not like a super Star Wars fan. I like it. I like it. And I haven't watched the last one, the Rise of Skywalker. And it's been years now, so I was like, maybe I should watch it, you know? Maybe I should. Maybe it's time. And then I just watched it. And I love it. Like, actually, like, it's not like I love it as a part, like, what I'm saying is that it's not like the best Star Wars movie. That's not what I'm saying. But I really like the connection they explore between Ben and Rey, like the two main characters. And I cried. Of course I cried. I don't know if you noticed, I had like kind of like red eyes when I started the video because, okay, kind of small spoilers, but because of the end, okay, basically. Because, you know, someone kind of sacrifices themselves, and that's all I'm gonna say. And I loved it. I love that part. I think they did it well. It moved me. I think those are very good actors that they choose. Like the guy that play Ren, like Ben. So sorry, Kylo Ren or Ben. He's both. He's very good. I really want to watch something else. Like, I know he's been in a lot of movies. I really want to watch something else with him. He seems a very good actor, so I thought it was like very fun when like fun like in a fun for me, but probably like stupid for him, like made him feel bad. But in his first movie, when he removed the helmet and everyone looked at his face, everyone was like, he's ugly, he doesn't look like, I don't know, like a Ken doll. And I was actually like, I think I was the only one like in the cinema, well, at least I thought so. I was like, oh, he's charming, oh, nice. And I like how he's not like very stereotypical. And later I discovered that was a big thing, because I'm never into this like media news, and later I discovered that basically now the world is divided into two types of person: the people that didn't like him and the people that did. The people that thought he was too ugly, and the people that think he's like weirdly very attractive. Yeah. Anyways, just like curiosities. The world that we live in. Oh yeah, and I've been loving the commentary channels. Oh, I've been diving into them. I also like let them play in the background. Oh boy. And I've been like, just like, it's so good to know that people like that there are other people that are also noticing this kind of weird patterns that believe in a civilization, because most people just seem to go with it, and like no one talks about it. It's so good to see people actually talking about it and actively complaining, like, Anyways, that would be a conversation like for another day because it's a long one. So I'm just gonna finish my mascara. Okay, this was a horribly long talk. But it was a try. It was just like seeing how it would go, like if you guys were gonna like it. I like it because I feel like I'm talking to my like bestie while I'm doing my makeup, and we're sharing thoughts even though I didn't hear yet anything. I hope you guys will say something in the comments and like, subscribe, whatever you want. If you don't want it, it's okay. And see you next time. Thank you. Bye.